As he heads towards the final race of the year later today.
We move on to the first race in our Junior SM Mounties. For this one, sponsored by Funbikes and M2R Racing, we have Harlem Cave in second, George Bowes will start third, Zach Weston in fourth, Joseph Mostiker and Nathan Ellis Ward line up on the third row of the grid in fifth and sixth respectively. George Wood is in seventh, Daniel Stevenson eighth. Ninth is Thomas Bond, Søren Rasmussen is in 10th, Ty Butler 11th, Mason Greasley 12th, Harry Pell will start 13th, 14th, George Bartle and Ruby Booth 15th. We have entries from Jack Newton and Charlie Ward as well, but I do not believe they have to track. We have 15 riders for this one. Support coming in on Facebook for our riders. Keep sending in your messages. We are reading. We will get some of them up on screen for you. But Tyler Collymore, he's already seen his brother take one race win today. Can he match him from pole position? He will be on the number 8 bike, which is about to come into shot now. Championship leader for this one is Harlem Cabe. He has a 54-point advantage over Tayo Collymore, which means Tayo cannot win the championship. 25 points are available for a race win, so he has 4 points more than what he needs in order to secure this one. However, Tayo's on pole position for this one, set a quicker lap time than Harley this morning. And away we go. It's a good start from Collymore. He and McCabe lead the way at the hill. Back end of that bike. Sliding right out, but well held by the rider. I think that's George Bowes. To the inside goes McCabe and slides into the race lead. I'll take it. All of our riders are safely underway and through the first couple of corners. No spills so far. As we follow our top three through the Zulus onto the backstraight. Harlem Cabe leads the way. His distinctive green, white and orange helmet. That's Ty Collymore, I believe, in second place. I think George Bowes there following in third. Rear end action on the exit of the first corner. Complete the first lap now. Showing on your timing screens and on the left hand side of your live stream. Harlem Cabe, first place. Ty Collymore does indeed lead. George Bowes, second and third. Zach Weston is in fourth. Nathan Ellis Ward, fifth. Joe Mostiker, Dan Stevenson, Tom Bond, George Wood and Ty Butler, your top 10. And up the hill come Collymore and Bowes. Bowes putting Collymore under pressure. And down he goes! The back end just slides out from underneath him. There'll be yellow flags wave for that one. He's back on his feet and trying to recover his bike. But it's not quite safe to do so with all the other riders coming through. He's been asked to move to the side of the track as someone recovers his bike. He should be back underway momentarily. Yes, was straight in for George Bowes. He was putting Collymore under some good pressure and could have challenged for the win. Be good to see him come back through the field though.
Yeah, absolutely. Just a bit of housekeeping from me. Mason Greasley had a difficult start off the line. His bike didn't want to get going. He has, though, got going now. And one thing I want to stress. These riders, dealing with these conditions, aged between 6 and 10. Just going to mention it. Talk about impressive.
But still absolutely on the pace. In a junior category, a lot of the time you'll see considerably slower lap times. these guys are within seconds of every other class we've had today.
Yep, obviously slight differences in machinery to consider, but absolutely right, mate. The pace is highly, highly impressive. Harley McCabe leading this one. Tayo Collymore second. We're looking here at this is Zach Weston in third. And that in fourth place is Nathan Ellis Ward.
There goes our race leader across the line. Collymore coming through your shot now. He's still in second place. The gap is 6 seconds. Here's the battle we were following. Zach Weston, Nathan Ellis Ward.
Well, Mostica's just Joseph Mostica just got past Nathan Ellis Ward, and he's registered as such across that line there. Yeah, absolutely. That is Joseph Mostica. So actually, he'd done that earlier around the lap, because that's the order they were in when we caught up with them.
Oh, as down goes Mostica.
Oh,
he loses on the exit of that corner.
And wide there, that was Nathan Ellis Ward, goes out onto the grass in avoidance and loses it himself, which will promote Dan Stevenson in the first instance up to fourth place.
Great awareness from Nathan Ellis Ward to avoid the fallen rider, but unfortunately, if you go on the grass in these conditions, there's just not a lot you can do.
No.
So, props to him for avoiding Joe Mostica.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that was, it's unfortunate. As I say, these young riders demonstrating fantastic reactions and fantastic skills out there here at the moment at Whilton Mill. Lots of good support coming in. Do keep your comments coming in. Great to have you along for our coverage of this 10th and final round of the British Mini Bikes for this year. There's the 11 we just saw of Dan Stevenson. He was the beneficiary of what we saw on the previous lap. That's Thomas Bond on 54. He's leading George Wood.
Sixth now, there's McCabe, our race leader.
And then we're also looking at George Bartle there on the 21. Everyone, do you know what? Everyone's right. Obviously, we've seen a few riders down as somebody pulls to the side of the road there.
I believe that's the rider we just saw to the right hand side, struggling to get going properly again.
Yeah, trying to keep it's difficult. Do you know, we used to be able to see that last corner in this booth, but the booth has been moved a whole, I don't know, 5-6 meters closer to the track to allow for the building work of the new clubhouse here at Whilton, which is very nearly completed. When I was last here, it was foundations. Now it's just got to be finished off.
Top downstairs is due to be open next month.
Yep.
A while longer for the upstairs.
This is Harry Pell and Ty Butler in their battle over 10th place, working their way through the boot at the moment.
On the 46 bike in front of the minute, Ty Butler chasing him on the 97.
Oh, and down is that...
Is that Joe Mostica again?
Yes, I think it is. Yes, it is. Same place as he went off before. As we pan across to look at Ty Butler again. Up the hill. In fact, has he got by? I'm just wondering where Harry Pell is. I think Ty Butler may have overtaken him. Yeah, I can see Pell now, so I think there's been a change of position there. We mentioned, Soren Rasmussen has benefited from Mostica's off. Not how you like to gain a position, but somebody has to gain. There is Harley McCabe. He's now 12 seconds to the good up the road from Tayo Collymore.
I think the gap will be a bit bigger than that when Tayo Collymore comes around. Howard, he crosses the line now. Yeah, wow.
I mean, the pace difference. Harley McCabe's fastest lap of the race is some 2 seconds faster than he's currently circulating.
did think he had a bit of traffic on that last lap.
True.
Behind him now.
Here's Thomas Bond and George Wood. We just got a glimpse of them there. They're in a very close battle at the moment over 5th place. We cut back to Zach Weston, who that's Mason Greasley, who's a lap down. Dan Stevenson is behind Zach Weston on the number 11. You saw him just there on the approach up to Christmas.
Let's see if we can pick up a battle behind these guys, because as you said, Thomas Bond and George Wood are very close together. They're fighting over 5th.
Yeah, just coming through Christmas now. So into Inkermans.
So we'll hold this shot for them, Howard.
There's
Did say they were coming.
the 28 of Mason Greasley. Oh. We're still looking. So this is still 3rd place. Is that Western riding well here? I still love the look of his bike. I like the orange wheels. Orange wheels are cool.
I know what I'm getting you for Christmas.
Okay.
Toblerone.
So, by our clock, there's 2 laps left of this one. Harley McCabe continuing where he... who's that? Is that Dan Stevenson? I thought I saw the number 11 on the side of that.
Yeah, you did.
As there's another rider down there as well. So we're going to have to check this one. George Wood and Soren Rasmussen have both got past Thomas Bond. Bond is dropping down the order, so I think he may have had an off there. Final lap board is being readied. Okay, we'll come around now, and now he will receive the final lap board. So, hang on.
Not quite sure what's happened there with McCabe.
We haven't seen McCabe go down. Pretty
There
sure.
he is with Colin. Zach Weston somehow jumped to the top of the timings, but I think Collymore has taken the lead.
Harley McCabe's last lap time showed us a long one, so I'm going to say that we didn't see him go down. If he did go down, that was one of the ones that we missed in amongst the torrent of riders who went down.
Checkered flag's being prepared, and I think Collymore's going to take it.
Well, no, it'd be Weston.
At the minute.
Yeah, I think that's correct though, because yeah, I'm going to say that's.
He's done it. He's won the race.
Zach Weston's taken the lead. I'm sorry, folks.
From
So
nowhere.
many people went down on the last few laps. Zach Weston registers as the winner. Tyler Collymore in 2nd. Harley McCabe in 3rd. Dan Stevenson is classified 4th. George Wood, we expect, comes through for 5th. Yes, he does. That's one where I'll declare I have to watch that one back to know quite what happened there.
McCabe had a comfortable lead. He must have gone down on that penultimate lap to do a 1:27. That's half a minute
I'd agree.
off his regular lap time.
I didn't see what happened to Tyler Collymore either.
Yeah, we were following Weston. And we were kind of wondering why, as there were closer battles out on track. But cameraman must have known something we didn't, because he's gone and stormed it.
Good drives though from.
Right.
Did I?
Did. It's the first one of the day. Which
I'm disappointed in myself.
it's an improvement given how we started here.
Good rides from all of the riders out there in the conditions. Massively impressed by such young riders being able to cope with those conditions. Here then, is this the replay that we needed? So who was that who went down? That was the first one, wasn't it?
Yes, we're chronological order. We'll look
Yes.
for one with McCabe going down. But that's Mostiker.
That's Mostiker's first, and that was
Nathan Ellis Ward.
going onto the grass in avoidance. You can see the frustration there.
Ellis Ward finishing in 7th at the end. Mostiker 8th.
Now, that's the one that...
That's Collymore. That's Collymore at the top of the hill.
Okay, all right.
That's what we were struggling with, which is how Zach Weston got past him.
But I don't think anyone caught up with what, if anything, happened to Harley McCabe there.
So Harley McCabe had an off elsewhere, not seen by our cameras. That was tyres that we caught at the end there. You thought it was an 11, and we did think it was Daniel Stevenson. But no, it turns out it was Collymore.
Yeah.
Zach Weston gets past him there, and the two of them come round to find Harley McCabe on the ground further along and inherit first and second place. So Collymore went down and didn't lose a place. McCabe, unfortunately, had a bigger spell, and it cost him the race win.
Hello and welcome to Funbikes TV. My name's MJ and today I'm going to introduce you to the M2R 90R Mini Supermoto pit bike. This is the Supermoto race version of the 90R Mini pit bike, which you can find out more information by visiting funbikes.co.uk or by following the link below. Currently raced in the Bambino class in the British Midbike series, it's fitted with all the essentials for this format. Alloy reinforced handguards, crash bobbins, mag wheels, oil catch tank and a gripper seat to list a few of the essential features on this bike. The bike is kickstart only, no battery or electric motor to save on weight. It features a 4-speed race pattern gearbox which is semi-automatic without the clutch. The bike is super tough, designed to be raced and ridden hard. It is built to take it all. This has been a short review for the 90R Supermoto, which you can order now from funbikes.co.uk. Thank you very much for watching and let the fun begin.
And take the all-important 60 points, taking his total up to 120. What a way to close out your season. I have to say, yeah, that class has provided great racing. I have to say as well, one of the best battles I think I've commentated this year was Ben Lord and Storm Stacey at Lid as well. That was an absolutely frantic one, that was. So some great racing in that class this year. And fair play to the riders who, well, all the riders for providing such entertainment. But in particular those at the sharp end of the field, that really was a great battle. Right.
We're going to have to concentrate on this next one, Howard, because we completely lost it.
We did.
On the one earlier.
We did, and it was completely our fault as well.
Well, we missed. So Harley McCabe was leading. Tayo Collymore was in second. And Zach Weston was in third, I want to say.
Yes.
But
I'm going to try and find you a grid.
But not Zach Weston. Zach Weston's not on the race. It was so I've lost it already.
Okay. Shall we set the scene
Shall I
somewhat?
retire?
Well, I think that's a bit harsh, mate. You've got years in your yeah. This is the.
It was Zach Weston. He's
It
just not
was,
come back
yes.
over the second
This
race.
is the SM90 Bambinos, which has been won by Harley McCabe. We don't have a grid for this one, which is why it was so hard for me to find one. Flags are in the air. We will talk you through. I can tell you Harley McCabe is on the front row, and I can tell you that Tayo Collymore is alongside.
McCabe leads off the grid. Collymore follows him into second place. All riders are away safely. One down. There's McCabe. McCabe is down on the exit of turn 2, Howard.
Oh my goodness me.
Our leader, just as I was saying, all the riders are through. They all got off the grid, but McCabe has lost it on the exit. Collymore leads, and there's another one off at Christmas Corner, Howard.
Yeah.
I can't quite pick who it is from this angle. He's very
That's
angry
George
with
Wood.
himself.
That's George Wood.
George Wood kicks the bike in frustration. McCabe was similarly frustrated. He hasn't got going yet. Wood back up and running. McCabe is having some help now. McCabe doesn't look like he's going to carry on with this one, Howard.
Well, we didn't see what happened there. He was clearly frustrated. I'm not quite sure. I mean, from a championship perspective, this is all, as far as we,
Academic.
this is all academic.
But this one's picked up where it's where it left off. It's Tayo Collymore leads. George Bowes, Nathan Ellis Ward, and Joe Mostica second, third, and fourth. Daniel Stevenson's in fifth. Ty Butler sixth. Søren Rasmussen in seventh. Tom Bond eighth. Ruby Booth is in ninth. Harley McCabe is dropping down the order now. So Harry Pell takes 10th, 11th. George Bartle. And George Wood did get up and running again. He should come round to lap soon. Or has he pulled into the pits? I think he might have pulled into the pits. Right. Here we are then. Back with the action. This is Dan Stevenson and Ty Butler, I believe.
Yep.
They are fighting over 5th and 6th. We have some encouragement coming in for Dan Stevenson on Facebook.
Yeah,
Thank
absolutely.
you for your messages, folks. Keep them coming.
Yeah. So I just want to. I've just done the maths again, just to be absolutely sure. And Harley McCabe has wrapped this championship up on the Howard Mitchell. I'm doing this provisionally on a spreadsheet.
Well, that's
Standings.
good news for him, as he's just pulled off the track
Um,
at turn 1.
Yeah.
He's being helped back to the pits by two very kind helpers. We are seeing the battle for 5th.
This is Dan Stevenson and Joseph Mostica. And Ty Butler's in there as well. Yep, absolutely. Over 4th place. And that was Ty Butler getting past Dan Stevenson for 5th.
I'm going to keep an eye on 1st and 2nd, Howard, whilst this one rages, because George Bowser set the fastest lap of all on that last lap, and Ty Collymore is trying to keep him a bit at front.
Yep, good spot there, mate. They are coming across the line now to start a new lap. As
Ty Butler makes a great move through the latter part of the boot. Another fastest lap for George Bowes. Still Collymore leads going into Christmas. We're following Ty Butler on the stream. That's him turning right into Christmas corner.
gesture being given to Tayo. You need to push. Come on, give it everything you've got. As they come through the Zulus onto the back straight, George Bowes is right onto the back. Well, I say that. Collymore looks like he has responded somewhat this lap.
Ty Butler still a few seconds back in 4th place. He's managed to get the better of Mostica and Stevenson. Here now we see our leading pair. Collymore turning just off his screen now.
And Collymore has responded. A new fastest lap, 57.981, should say as well. Thomas Bonds just got past Soren Rasmussen for 7th place. So good race from him.
Ty Butler, who we were just following, has now set the fastest lap himself.
Yeah, it is much. 56.577. That is a very, very impressive lap time. He's now catching up to the back of Nathan Ellis-Ward, who, if I remember correctly, Nathan Ellis will be looking to have a good race. Was he the rider who had to go wide in avoidance?
He did,
went
yes.
down on the grass earlier on.
He did well to avoid the fallen rider earlier, but then tried riding one of these.
This is the battle, though. This is Ty Butler going past Nathan Ellis-Ward into the boot, so that's a change for 3rd place.
I tell you what, Howard, if he keeps up the pace that he had on the last lap, he'll make it a 3-horse race out the front. Ty Collymore holds off George Bowes, 8/10 in that one. A further 5 seconds down the road is Ty Butler. He's got some work to do if he's going to catch them up in 3 laps.
We did just catch a glimpse of George Bartle, who's running well out there. It's great to see the... I know I say this pretty much every round, but just on this last race of the season, I am so impressed by these young riders. I'm so impressed. Remember, these are 6 to 10 years of age, and they're running around Britain's premier circuits for this kind of racing. Ty Butler, as we say, setting some blistering pace, trying to get after the lead battle, where Tayo Collymore is currently holding George Bowes, or he's pegging the gap anyway. Actually, he's just pulled out a bit of time there, as Collymore.
Ty Butler slashes his deficit, though. He's only 2 seconds back from him now.
Indeed, here he is. That was George Bowes, and there on the 97. On the 46, that's Harry Bell.
Carefully labelled on the 97 is Ty Butler.
Yep. So there's Ty Butler getting past.
D on his chest.
Yep.
Very helpful.
Yeah, it
If
is.
all the riders could do that next year, that'd be fantastic.
So here is Ty Butler, and you can see there on the 67, that is George Bowes, who's been having a great race. The 86 is Ruby Booth. We're about to go on to the last lap of racing in this class, and I cannot tell you what the podium's going to be at all. Butler gets alongside Bowes for the for second place. As you can see, we're on the last lap. Tyo Collymore now has 3 seconds in hand, which you wouldn't have predicted a few laps ago when Bowes was reeling him in. Now Bowes has to look over his shoulder, if anything, because Ty Butler is on a charge.
Hasn't made a move yet on George Bowes, which, considering the pace he caught up with him, is quite surprising. He goes for the cutback now into the Zulus and makes it happen.
Beautiful move. Haven't seen many overtakes there today.
Just as I say it, gets the job done, but unfortunately Tyo Collymore is too far up the road. That 3-second gap is all he needs.
I'm sure Collymore doesn't think it's unfortunate. Tyo Collymore just needs to guide it around the last few corners, and that's Ty Butler down.
We can't wait for
goodness me!
I
What
think
happened
there's a back
there?
marker involved because he wasn't close to Tyo.
Tyo Collymore wins. He's taken the win for the last race of the season. The championship is not his, but he has had a really good season. He can be so happy. I think he can be very proud of the season he's had, as this young man has done some very impressive things on that bike this year, and he finishes it off in style with a win. George Bowes, brilliant second place for him. Nathan Ellis-Ward in third. Joseph Mostica fourth. Ty Butler finishing fifth after that incident there in the final complex. Not sure what happened there, but he really did ride well. He can still go home with his head held high. There's Dan Stevenson, Thomas Bond, Soren Rasmussen, Ruby Booth, Harry Pell, George Bartle, George Wood, and Harley McCabe did not finish the race. I just want to echo that sentiment of everyone in the paddock for Riley Dexter to get well soon. He, of course, reigning champion. Well, I suppose his reign finishes today, in a sense that there is a new champion now in the Bambinos class. But our 2017 champion in the Bambinos, Riley, get well soon. And please, if you can, go to the link there, justgiving.com/crowdfunding/Kerry-Newton, and give what you can to help Riley and his family during the difficult times that they're currently going through. It really would be appreciated. And check out the ride for Riley that happened yesterday on the British Mini Bikes YouTube channel. A really nice gesture from all of the paddock here to show their support. That then brings to an end for the year the SM90 Bambinos.